I think a very strange choice to make is to give any inkling of a moral compass to a man who wears a dead person's face on his face so that he can kill and eat more people. Let me explain. Leatherface from, I think it's 2017. It's supposed to be a prequel to the 1970s Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But mostly it's just Three from Hell with the Sawyer siblings. Maybe the Devil's Rejects? Not really the Devil's Rejects. I think closer to Three from Hell. Except instead of trying to go to Mexico, they want to stay in Texas. And they very much make it a point to say that they're in Texas. You're the dumbest hideout in the Lone Star State. Kiss my Texan ass. We get it. You could not be more Texan if you were Hank Hill or a Walker Texas Ranger. Anyway, so here's how Leatherface apparently became Leatherface. So the Sawyer family was already, distinctly eating people. We already had a system. We were feeding people to pigs. We were kidnapping people. We were making meals. We already knew exactly how to be cannibals, so we're missing a whole lot of information here. But Verna is raising her children to be more cannibal. And then this kid named Jed gets a chainsaw for his birthday so that he can learn to be all cannibal-y, which I think he's 10, maybe 13, and he's too afraid to use it, so his family's trying to teach him how. And in that process, they homicided one of the Texas Rangers' daughters. And by homicided, I mean they dropped an entire engine block on her. But here's what gets me with that. I guess her boyfriend called the cops because he was with her kind of sort of at the time before she ran off to see if the kid was okay, and that's how they lured her to the barn. So again, I think the boyfriend called him and led him to the barn or whatever, I don't know. But then they had her body, and they know all the Sawyers were there at the time. But they didn't arrest any of the adults. All they did was take the kids to the group home/sanatorium. Definitely a sanatorium. And they lived there for 10 years. And then their mom raised ruckus trying to get them out. And that caused a whole bunch of chaos at the sanatorium. And so the sister and her boyfriend, and then both the brothers, and there was a nurse they took hostage. Everybody got out. And now they're trying to make it back to the farm. And that's where I'm saying it becomes kind of like Three from Hell/Devil's Rejects. Because now we're just killing people for the sake of killing people. Very brutal. But it's not even actually everybody who's doing all that. It's the sister and her weird boyfriend. And her weird boyfriend is doing all the killing. He's not even a member of the family that we know. Because Jed, who becomes Leatherface, and his big brother are just kind of trying to get back to the farm. And it's not until the brother that gets taken out by the Texas Ranger and then Leatherface gets shot, grazed on the side of the face, that he actually becomes Leatherface. But yeah, that's pretty much it. My thing is, you have the whole brother there. I mean, he's a big, beefy guy. Doesn't say a whole lot, just kind of follows orders. He could have been Leatherface. We could have had Jedediah running the show. But no, you got a whole set of siblings here that were literally raised in the cannibal lifestyle. I think it really calls for moral ambiguity. They don't know any better. We all know they don't know any better, but that doesn't make it right. Oh, and then you have an entire scene that rhymes with schmelia. That word I think I could actually get banned on here for, but you know what I'm talking about, which was completely unnecessary. Of the necromancer kind. I don't know, I don't recognize this as canon. And how the hell are you going to start an origin story by starting it in the middle of the damn story? How did we come to eating people as our main source of nutrition? Can we have another prequel? You have Yellowstone, and then you have, I think it's 1936, and then 1886. Can we get even further back? Maybe we settle the land, and then learn to cannibalize? I'm gonna rate this Madam Web out of 10. Okay, bye. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you.